This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Boston's got it along the wall. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Here's a shot. Great scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 the score. Moves the puck across to Palmieri. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Pasternak. The Bruins will play from the corner. What a steal in his own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Big play inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Pasternak. Poked away at center ice. Boston's got it in the neutral zone. Backhander! New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Big open ice hit. And took that one out of the net.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Boston's got it in their own zone. To the front! Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away. The Bruins continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Into the corner of the attacking area. With the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Bruins lead it 1-0. Pajot's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Pulock. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Pass stolen in the open ice.
Boston's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks that had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Let's it go for the back end, and that's blocked away. Now over to Kepke. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. New York's got the puck against the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. Kepke's got it into offensive territory. Moves it quickly over to Lettieri. That opportunity's rejected. Another stop by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Lettieri. Oh, and he missed the net.
Well, I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Feeds it over to Kepke. The Bruins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Boqvist. And it's a quick pass to Dobson. And that's a great heads-up play by Lindholm. Quick shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. And somehow he hangs on. Play is blown dead with the offside. Boston's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. The Islanders win the draw here in the neutral zone. Good use of the body on the play. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Here in the late going of the frame. Boston's up 1-0. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Slides it across, and he denied him there. dances around the check. Great reach with the poke check by Johnson. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. On the one-timer. Makes the save. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Horvat's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Taken along the wall by Palmieri. Takes control of the puck. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
New York's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Moves it around along the half wall. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Feeds the puck over. And that's off a stick. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Boston's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. New York's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Islanders play along the boards. Forces the turnover. Saka's swooping in on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Yokiharu. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Zadorov's got it deep in the offensive end. Great hits up play with the stick by Johnson. They've got some momentum here. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. The Bruins have it now. Gains the zone along the right wall. Middlestad's got it against the boards. Lettieri's on the attack in the offensive zone. And makes the save. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. The Bruins take it across the line. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pellick. And the officials are going to and will play on as that goes off the outside of the post. Nice feed from the right wing. Quick shot. Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. Winds up, lets it go. Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody's stopping that one-timer. Boston's got to be thinking they don't want this night to end. Like, here we are in the second period, and they just continue to find the offense goal after goal here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and the point production is spread throughout the entire lineup. So what that means is everyone's gaining confidence as this game continues. So I gotta feel sorry for their opponent right now. They look deflated, they look frustrated, as they should be.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Big-time defensive play. From the right side, they gain the zone. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And they keep the pressure on. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Moves into the slot. New York's got the puck. Takes the pass. New York's got the puck along the wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Cizikas. The Islanders looking against the half wall. He says, let's get physical on that play. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Look at this. Big-time blocker stopped by Sorokin. The Bruins are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. Horvat's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Rocks him on the play. Boston's got a hold of the puck. They've got numbers. Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't hang on after that hit. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. New York's looking to break out. And a little body contact on that play. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Goalie plays it up. And he slides it quickly to Kostelic. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Grabbed along the boards by Brown. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Beecher's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Comes into the paint! And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Boston's won the draw. Fires it! Scores! Just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Boston's on cruise control, or at least they should be, but they're still going full throttle, it looks like, out there.
And sometimes when you get a huge lead like this, you can get a little cute with the puck and start making careless mistakes. Not happening. They've been intense, they've been crisp, and they've been executing.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Boston's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
New York's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Hammers the shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. The Bruins have the puck in the corner. Takes a shot, right on the doorstep. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that. Oh, wow, another great stop. Takes it to center. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Dishes it off. The Bruins take it along the wall. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. The Islanders have it from the corner. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Works it across to D'Angelo. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Lettieri. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Pelech. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Boston's moving it along the wing. And that's poked away by Johnson. Here's a short pass to Pajot. Comes to the front. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible. That is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Picked up along the boards by Gatkin.
Boston's done a great job in front of the goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone should get the reward of that big fat zero.
The Islanders have it against the wall. Stopped with ease. Taken by Mitchell. Slides it on over to Wotherspoon. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Loses the coverage there. Puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Fasching. A chance on the rush here. Slides it across. Oh, what a save on the play. Taken along the wall by Fasching. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves the puck. And that's knocked away by Boqvist. Into the corner now. Quick pass to Yoki-Haru. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Hammers it. Oh, fantastic stop there.
Great position.
There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot and probably terrified those fans right behind it.
Yeah, everyone was flinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
New York's got it in their own zone. Passes the puck over to Declare. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And less than a minute to go finally in this one.
Boston's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Handles the puck at the point. And there's the save on the play. He's it off. Stuffs him again. 39 seconds left. Play rolls on. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Lettieri. Feeds it over. Puck exits the zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Passes it over. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. Came up with a nice save. And that's all she wrote on that one. Great play from the back end tonight, but Pounder, you know the rules. When you get that shutout, it's all the glory to the goalie here in this one.
Well, and it's deserved right now. I mean, he was excellent tonight. The puck was like a beach ball. He saw absolute...
Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Red Wings take possession to get this one underway. Slides it to Sider. Larkin's going to play it against the half wall. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Red Wings have it behind the net. The Islanders have it from their own end. Gains the zone through center. Makes a move in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Talbot.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. And he loses control of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Moves it to D'Angelo. Hammers it on net. Misses. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a hit right there. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Tries to the paint. Denies him. Handles it along the blue line. Quick feed to Petrie. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Oh, look at this. Detroit's on the attack. Reaches out and uses the stick. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Islanders carried along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Great reach with the poke check. Slides it across. And that's a smart heads-up play by Edmondson. The Red Wings played along the wing. And there's a whistle after that big-time shot. I think it busted the glass.
Yeah, it didn't shatter, though. It's amazing today with the new technology of the sticks and the way these players shoot the puck that it didn't just blast and shatter and explode. Instead, it's a crack, so the maintenance crew will come out and they'll just replace the panel.
Here's a chance on the attack. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Dismiss that chance. Now a quick pass to Gustafsson. Quick blast.
Wow.
Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home. The Red Wings have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number 1.
It was a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Gustafsson. From the point, looks to make something happen. He scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Red Wings are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number 1, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy, and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they talked about them pregame, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
Into the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Puts it on net, and he comes up with it. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Oh, absolutely hammers him. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, and he whiffs. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
The Red Wings have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And that's broken up. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that goes off a body. Directs it on over to Palmieri. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kane. Avoids the poke check. The Red Wings will play it against the wall. And the puck's booted away. Inside the final minute of the first here. Shuts him down. Hammers it on net. Denies him again. 14 seconds. Oh, here we go. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Let's get the call. The Red Wings are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call. The Islanders get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Horvats looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Islanders got the power play to start the period, and they win the opening draw. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. The Red Wings got a hold of the puck, undermanned. Cops got it along the boards. How did he stop that one?
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Trust almost out of the box.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, being on power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Sherratt's got it in the defensive end.
Gustafson's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a...
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
So much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Detroit's got a 3-goal lead. The Red Wings to play from the defensive zone. Pass to Gustafson. Looking for space inside the D zone. Slides the puck over to Kane. The Islanders gain control of it. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. New York's playing it from the side. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Red Wings have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Larkin's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Raymond's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Dishes it off. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end and loses possession after a solid hit. Here's a chance. Big time stop. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. There's another consecutive save.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not 1, but 2 consecutive saves.
Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Capcom's got it in the corner. Here's a short pass to Lucas. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Lee's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Puck scooped up by Kulak. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Quick pass to Lee. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. And they come up with possession off that battle. On the attack along the boards. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Intercepted in the offensive end by Holmstrom. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Holmstrom. New York's got it behind the net. Great head dive on the goaltender, poking it away.
Talbot's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Detroit's got possession of the puck. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And he slides it quickly. Oh, board out! It stays out!
The Red Wings want to pad their stats here. They have a comfortable lead. They're dominating possession. They're finding ways to the net. You know every player, when they get a golden opportunity, they want to cash it in, and this one goes off the post.
Slides the puck to Petrie. Pass in front, and that's intercepted. The Red Wings have it now. Blocked away by Sorokin.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. The one-time rocket scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the PL there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
The Islanders win the draw. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Detroit's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
A little banging and crashing now. Raymond stick handling in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great save on the one-timer. And the officials waving off icing here. Sherratt's got the puck in his own zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. Over the line they come. Feeds it over. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Dobson's lugging the puck. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Puck sent over to Petrie. Detroit's got it along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Islanders are across the line and into the offensive end. Poked away in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Pellick. Avoids the defender. Takes the feed at the point. Dobson's got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Change up, come on. Line change.
Puck grab by Dobson. Moves it around along the half wall.
Detroit's third line is having a great game tonight, James. I've been really impressed with their play. And it gives the coach a lot of options when you're looking at matchups when you have that third line contributing.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Sneaks by the poke check. Throws to the sweet spot and turns it aside with ease. Cat comes moving the puck through his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves it to lead. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Hall. Sends the feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Red Wings are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Lee's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Takes a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Big time stop there.
Sherratt's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Smith's taking it from his own end.
The Red Wings know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Takes the feed from the left side. And the save. Can't get a hold of that pass. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Feeds the puck to Romanov. Quick feed to Declare. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Oh, what a stop on the play! Puck moved over to Palmieri. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Red Wings gain possession. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Raymond's got it along the wing. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Rips it and rips it! Denies him on the one-timer! Oh, what reaction! New York's got it along the wall. The Islanders play it along the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. And this one's in the books. Smiles and high fives all around as their Tandy picks up the shutout, and everybody's happy tonight.
You're always happy when the light doesn't go on in your end, James. And no sunburn for him.
The Red Wings will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Oh, what a hit!
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Denies him! He got all of it! The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. The Red Wings will play it from the point. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Larkin. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Stops him cold. Angles it over to Kiki. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, look at the pass. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a chance to get it out. And they get it done. Picked up along the boards by Zadorov. Up the neutral zone now. Here they come on the attack. Middlestats got it against the boards. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Here's the official call. Kane's getting called for tripping on the play. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Boston's gained possession. Nice dish from the left wing. The Red Wings gain possession of the defensive zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lindholm's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And off the draw, they take the puck. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's stolen by Lindholm. Nice poke check. Takes the shot. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Bumped off the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Petrie. And now he passes up to Kopp.
Gustafson's stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Picked up by Geeky. Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Taken down. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. You don't see that very often as the official blows the play dead. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Bruins fail to capitalize on the power play. Brings the iron!
So frustrating when you
Scores! On the one-timer, too sweet! Boston's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
The Bruins looking against the half wall. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Answered the call there. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And the play continues. Taken along the wall by Kepke. From the point, they take control of it. Detroit's got the puck. Gustafson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hall. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Moves inside. Way too much congestion blocks that. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. And he connects with the long bomb. Fires it. Comes up with the stop. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Bruins take it along the wall. Quick shot. Can't get it to go. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. They've got the defense outnumbered. Makes the save. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, wow! Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop!
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. The Red Wings pick up steam and are on the attack. Here's the pass. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Boston's won it. Puck picked up by Zadorov. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Moves it to the middle. Oh, off the iron. And he makes the save on that play. Boston's regained possession of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Rasmussen. Here's a short pass to Kopp. And that's broken up by Yokiharu. And a good solid hit on that play. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Boston's fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get at some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
Geeky's going to play it against the half wall. Turned aside with the glove by Talbot. Keeps it alive and heads it up. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Boston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Directed over to Zaka. Odd man rush. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Passes it over. Rushes the leather. What a save by Talbot. The Red Wings have it now. And he sends it across to Raymond. And a stick breaks that up. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. He's got a little jump. He's in. But scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Bruins are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Sends it over to Kane. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose.
Right up Main Street and on the attack.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Taken by Edvinsson. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Boston's looking to break out. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Detroit's moving the puck through center ice. Shakes off the coverage. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Fires a one-timer. And that's off target as it hits a body. Hammers a shot. Makes the save. Puck scooped up by Berggren. Oh, close save and a beauty. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he dodges the puck check there. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. Feeds it to Hall. Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Handles the puck from the left side. Detroit's on the attack. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Zaka's going to play it to the corner. Takes a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Hall's got it in the defensive end. The Red Wings carried along the wall. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Now, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
The Bruins have it now. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Red Wings ready to go on the attack. On the backhand. Rocked on the play. Kempke's stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Kiki. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Makes a save. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. To the front. Oh, that's a huge stop by Swayman. Quick pass over to Sherratt. The Red Wings play it near the point. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did.
One last save. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Red Wings are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net. You're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net.
Takes a shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Comes up with a big stop. pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. One shot, and someone gets in front of that one. Tremendous cycle work going. Moving it along the wall. Oh, they have really got the cycle going. Moves the puck. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bruins have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Slides it across to Sider. Loses the coverage there. Oh, the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Middle stats won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Puck grab by Lettieri. The Bruins played along the wing. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. And he moves it up to DeBrincat. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Kepke. Picked up along the wall by Peak. Carries the puck up through center. Grabs it in his own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Petrie. The Red Wings cross the line and gain the zone. Nice save from point-blank range.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Gets the puck over to Raymond. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a great save.
Nice flash from the weather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Takes the puck along the boards. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Broken up at center by Larkin. Breakaway. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Puck picked up by Hall. Shot denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
More than half the frame has been played here. Detroit still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Boston's got the win off that draw. Now he slides it up to Pasternak. Excellent stick work on the play. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. The Red Wings have it in the offensive zone. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. The Bruins take it across the blue line. Cuts to the paint. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken by Tarasenko. Keeps possession on the play. Grabbed along the boards by Tarasenko. Into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Detroit's got it now. Handed him a shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Gaining steam here on the attack. To his teammate. Scores! Oh, the one-timer out here.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass. He gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
The Bruins probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
There's another great save. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. They've got it on that rush. And that rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. There's the physical side. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, what a save in front. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Oh, look at this. Hammers one from the point. Turns him away. Peake's got the puck in his own zone. The Red Wings going to work on offense. What a steal in his own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Shuts him down.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end.
Boston's efficiency in the shot department is really the story in this one tonight.
It is the story in this game, but there's another story, and it's the great goaltending that they received that gave them...
We've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, we got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. And he takes the pass. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Now over to Yoki-Haru. Another feed. Here's the pass. Oh, big time save right there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Oh, a true warrior to block that. Poked away at center by Yoki-Haru. Puck scooped up by Zaka. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Shot! There's a save. Can't keep a hold of it. The Islanders are in transition. Slides it across. Dishes it off. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. On the attack along the boards. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Reads the play and forces the turnover. With possession along the wall. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And that's off a stick. The Bruins gain the zone. Puck grabbed by Middlestat. Shot, and that's broken up. Drives the puck away. Across the line from center. And that's intercepted by Kepke. He carries the puck up along the wing. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Gets in front of it. And the pass is redirected. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Lauko's exploring options with the puck. New York's got possession of the puck. Passes it to Pulock. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Well past the midway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. The Bruins win the draw here in the neutral zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Oh, my, you could feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Feeds it over. That's blocked. And now it's grabbed by McLean. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Big time stop. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And makes the save. And that's poked away by Horvat. Hard hit frees up the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. And that's intercepted by Horvat. The Islanders will play it from the corner. The Islanders finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Nice zone entry from the right side. Scrum ensues along the boards. Moves into the slot. Decides to think about it. Passes it over. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. And that's stolen by Geekie.
Boston's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sobalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Boston's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and they're
Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hatties.
The Islanders extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they've played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
Puck picked up by Romanov. New York's in on the offensive attack now. Taken by Middlestat. Puck scooped up by Kepke. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Slides it across. Takes the puck at the point. Beautiful. Trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. The Bruins have had more scoring chances, more shots, but they still trail early in period number 2. Sakas won the draw here in their own zone. And he loses control here. Geeky's got it in the offensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
The Islanders are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
That's a good heads-up play at center ice. And he slides it quickly to Mitchell. A chance on the one-timer! And that shot dies in traffic. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. He got all of that hit. The Islanders take possession in the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Pajot's got the puck. Here's the pass in front. And that's intercepted. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that pass goes off a stick. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Puck grab by Middlestat. Gaining momentum up along the side. New York's got the puck in their own end. The Bruins ready to go on the attack. Brown's got it in the corner. Handles that one. Slides the puck over. Great poke by Yokiharu. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Sisikas plays the puck. Shot on the tip. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
I love how impressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Shakes off the coverage. Slides by the check. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Still keeps a hold of it. Sisikas explores his options in the corner. Moves it around along the half wall. The Islanders slide the puck near the point. Picked off by Zadorov. Takes it to the net. Back at the point, they set it up. Blast for the blue line. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Big time stop there. Boston's in transition. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. New York's gained possession along the boards. The Bruins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. A howitzer, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net.
Palmieri's stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into the play quickly.
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
The Bruins need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. Final frame is underway here.
Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Bruins had a solid 40 minutes of play, and they haven't been rewarded in terms of the game score, James, but I do believe that they can get back in this game if they continue with the good habits. They've had a high percentage of possession in this game. They've dominated the play in the offensive zone. It's just a matter of translating it into offense.
Oh, it goes off the iron and stays out.
The Islanders' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and then they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Boston's got it into the offensive zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Sends one up to Palmieri.
Make a change, make a change.
Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Palmieri's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Islanders have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. He might have a step here. Stones him on the breakaway. The Bruins have it now. Here they come up along the wing. From the point, they take control of it. Takes a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. The Bruins play it along the boards. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Boston's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. The Bruins win the draw. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Sends it across the ice. Pass back to the point. Takes the feed. Moves by the check. Now a quick pass technique. Oh, what a save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
And that's deflected. Boston's got a hold of the puck, and he can't hang on after that hit. And here's the pass to Lindholm. Drives it to the crease. Pokes it away in his own end. Finds some space in the corner. The Islanders have it now. Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. Receives the pass. Moves it to Mitchell. Nearing the point. The Bruins play it along the blue line. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Boston's got it in their own zone. Dishes it off. New York's got the puck. Tries to get it to D'Angelo. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. The Bruins working around near the back end. From the opposite point. Witherspoon's going to play it near the point. A chance! Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Dobson stick handling in his own zone. Here's the whistle as the play was offside. Here in the late going of the frame, New York's got a 3-1 lead. Pajot's won the draw at center. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Loses the coverage there. Boston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And now it's grabbed by Pastrnak. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Kiki. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Picks up the puck in his own end. And he passes it up ahead to Pastrnak. Centering feed! Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books.
Cheryl, this is one of those games that the analytics departments will look at and say, the math doesn't add up here.
And sometimes it's about the eye test, and you look up at the scoreboard. Yeah, there.
Welcome to Detroit, Michigan. Should be a great night of hockey. The weather's got that chill. The energy's electric in here. Let's go. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this face-off. The Islanders win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. The Red Wings take it across the line. Picked up along the boards by Sherratt. Here's a chance. Takes that one right in the logo. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Unloads one. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. And he sidesteps the check. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Raymond's got it against the boards. There's a shot, and that's blocked. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Detroit's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes the shot, and a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Sherratt's looking around near the point, and that's blocked in traffic. Trying to get the puck away from the Inferno here. And he keeps possession. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Moves the puck along the half wall. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Dobson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Fires it on net. Talbot's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Comfers won the draw inside his own end. They gain the zone from the left side. Sends it out in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Lee's got it in the defensive end. Centering feed. The shot. Pajot's got it along the wing. Into the corner of the attacking area. On the point. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Berggren's lugging the puck. And he takes the dish. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Detroit's got him along the wall. Gets the tip. Puck picked up by Pullock. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Centering feed. He scores! What a play! New York's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes a shot. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Sorokin. The Islanders will play from the defensive zone. And he elects to play the puck. Passes on over to Smith. Makes a move in front. They're tied up. They're tied up with the ball.
That is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they will always focus on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Quick feed to Pullock. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck across to Kane. Detroit's got it behind the net. Fires the one-timer. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow!
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
And he hangs on to the puck. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Shakes himself free. Made the stop on that play. The Red Wings move to the offensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Horvat's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Made that stop.
Right up Main Street and on the attack.
Broken up by Edmondson. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Second period set to get underway. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
New York's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed. And they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
Takes it to the front. Scores! A huge goal puts it in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the goal.
Detroit's won the faceoff at center. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. New York's got the puck against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Horvat. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Passes it over. D'Angelo's taking it from his own end. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Picking up some steam at center ice. Detroit's looking to break out. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. And he stops that cannon there. Scores! The Red Wings are with themselves at night, wouldn't you say so, Marshall?
Yeah, the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Oh, look at this. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Centering in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Detroit's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Slides it across. Taken by Hall. Knocked away by Pullock. New York's got the puck.
Kane's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Talbot's going to hang on for a whistle. Detroit's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Avoids the poke check. And he slides it quickly to Engvall. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. And now he moves it quickly to Gustafsson. Good defensive effort to poke it away. New York's got it against the boards. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Dished on over to Rasmussen. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a backhander. Scores! And what goes out of the can there? Really turn up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Handles the puck. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Here comes the call.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Larkin's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Great save! New York's got it in their own zone. Clearing attempt. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And play continues here. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Romanov. The Red Wings take possession of the neutral zone. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Goes right to the crease. Big time blocker stopped by Sorokin. There's back-to-back saves.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Slides it across to Cizikas. Here they come, all alone.
Talbot's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
That knocks him off the puck. And that's offside, stopping the play. Detroit's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. Rasmussen's won possession. The cannon from the point! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Islanders, coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Moves it over to Duclair. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes it in front. And it's a quick pass to Sider. And that goes off course off a body. He was totally locked in on that play. Puck scooped up by Duclair. For point blank. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick feed down low. Taken along the wall by Fashing. One-timer! We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Detroit's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to DeBrincat. Takes it into the slot. Stopped with the blocker by Sorokin. Moves it quickly over to McLean. Now a quick pass to Gatcomb. Handles the pass. Dishes it off. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. More than half the period left to play. Detroit's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. The Islanders win that offensive zone face-off. Here's a short pass to Holmstrom. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. And he makes the save with ease. Edmondson's got it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Lee. Slides it over to Pajot. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Slides it over with pace to Tarasenko. Here's a chance. Puts it off the post.
The Red Wings continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
Feeds it over. Comes up with the stop. And he slides it quickly to Comfer. The Red Wings carried along the wall. New York's got a hold of the puck now. And that slides right out to center ice. The Red Wings played along the wing. Tries to get the puck to Cizikas. Centering pass. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Great read by Fashing. Grabbed along the boards by Hall. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Look at the Savardian spinorama. The Islanders gain possession. New York's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to the middle. Oh, what a chance! And he fanned on the puck. Quick snap. Denies him in front. Here's a chance. Scores! And the Red Wings ignite the fans here. The Red Wings continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
It's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Look at this, 2-on-1. Dishes it off. Oh, it stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Scores! He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that.
The Red Wings are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Shot! And he makes the easy save. Sider's got the puck near the back end. From one point man to another. And he takes the feed. Denies him in front. Detroit's got the puck near the back end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Looks to make a play over to Romanov. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Puck grabbed by Sherratt. Gains the zone from the right side. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. The Red Wings have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Detroit's won the draw. Takes the feed. Long jam in front. That's broken up. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. This was a dominating performance tonight, Charlie. They came to play. They skated. They got pucks on net. They kind of checked all the boxes here.
They did, and the speed through the neutral zone was something that
are ready to rock. The Red Wings are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Sends a pass over. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Too much congestion in front. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Picked up along the wall by Larkin. Detroit's at the back end. Let's get the official decision. The Bruins are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call. First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Keeps a hold of the puck. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. Slips by the check. From the back of the cage with the puck. Rips it. Stones him on the play. Lindholm's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Witherspoon's moving the puck through his own zone. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Gustafsson. And there's the save.
Zadorov's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Sneaks by the puck check. Boston's got the puck in their own end. On the attack along the boards. Glove save made by Talbot. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. DeBrinket's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Here comes the official's decision. Keeps going to the box for tripping. The Red Wings once again send out their power play unit.
Earlier today, the guys were talking about the cross-crease one-timer. The coverage is sliding over to one side of the ice. It's opening it up all day long.
Loses his balance on the play. Poked away at center ice. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here we go, 2-on-1. Into the corner now. Unloads a shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Stones him on the one-timer. Detroit's playing it from the side. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Boston's penalty is now expired.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Talbot's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
From behind the net. Raymond's got the puck in his own zone. Sends it over to Rasmussen. To the front. Scores! And the hockey tags love it. Detroit's got the game's first goal as it finally comes in the back half of period number 1.
It's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth, defensive style of play here. But James, they get the first goal at the back half of this first period. I expect things to open up now. A little more creativity to shine through.
Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Smith's got it deep in the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Petrie. Takes the pass. Here they come on the rush. Feeds it over on the rush. And now it's grabbed by Middleston. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. Detroit's up 1-0. Lindholm's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Bruins have it now. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Great reach with the poke check by Petrie. Slides the puck across to Tarasenko. Look at the Savardian spinorama. And a great save. Moves the puck. And he takes the feed. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck over to Tarasenko. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Stopped by the goaltender. Passes it over. And he takes the pass. From point blank. Blocked by Swayman. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. And we are underway with period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Both goaltenders are the stars in this one, James. End-to-end action and multitude of chances on both sides. I mean, this has been an incredible game to watch. I'm surprised it's only 1-0.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Slides it across. Scooped up along the wall by Larkin. Detroit's on the attack. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Zaka's gained the line and on the attack. Great heads-up play with the stick by Sherratt. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Shakes off the coverage. Look out. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Lindholm's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Gets it over to Comfort. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Knocked around but keeps it going. Feeds the puck up to Comfort. Feeds it across. And that's a smart heads-up play by Zadorov. Takes the feed at the back end. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Slides the puck over. The Red Wings take it along the wall. And the penalty-killing unit doing work. Excellent kills. We're both back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
And now he moves it quickly to Raymond. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Denies him with the save. Taken along the wall by Berggren. Looks to set up at the point now. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Mitchell stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck across to Kiki. The Bruins move it ahead. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Detroit's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. With the backhand! Just wide of the net.
Sometimes when you're playing fast, you can be too fast and you can over-rotate, and this is a huge miss as he's in the middle of the ice in primetime scoring area.
Detroit's got it from behind the net. Quick pass across to Kopp. Cut it to the front of the net. Big time stop.
A timely save is everything.
Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Red Wings have taken a 1-0 lead. Detroit's got possession here in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pete. Scoops up the puck here. The Bruins will play it through the neutral zone. Middlestats got the puck. Grabbed along the board by Rasmussen. Puck picked up by Gustafsson. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. There's a shot! Scores! Takes the field and makes no mistake about it.
And this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time he executes perfectly and puts it in.
The Red Wings win the draw. Moves it to Cobb. Takes the feed. Good use of the body on the play. Quick feed to Lindholm. Gaining momentum up along the side. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Can't maintain possession. Zadorov's going to play it against the half wall. Still has possession. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Nice job to escape the zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Sherratt. Jokiharu's got it in the defensive end. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Boston's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Here's a blast, and he comes up with the save. Taken by Zaka. Up along the wing. Shot! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. With the blast, and that shot gets caught in traffic. The Bruins play it near the point. And the referee caught that trip on the play, and they score!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. Middlestats quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Picked up along the wall by Lettieri. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Poked away by Petrie. The Bruins played along the boards. Moves into the slot. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Right on the doorstep. Denies him in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Back to the blue line. Receives the pass. Big save by the goaltender. They've really got him on their heels here now. Across to Kempy. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
The Red Wings take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here he is in close. Blocked in traffic. Tarasenko's got it in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Here's a shot. Scores! The goal puts them in front.
Now they're in front, James. With lots of energy. You know that the first two strikes will be more urgent, but they have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Pass across to Tarasenko. Speed out front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. The Red Wings have it now. Goes full circle with the puck.
Tarasenko's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Boston's gained possession along the boards. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. with possession along the wall. And that one's stopped.
Talbot's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
It's a 2-on-1. Oh, what a save! Zadorov's lugging the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. They've got numbers here. Here's a shot, and it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. There's a collision with some authority. Drives to the sweet spot. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Great read with the stick. Finds some space in the corner. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Denied by Swayman.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
That's back-to-back shots.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Puck scooped up by Petrie. And he takes the dish. Passes it over to Edmondson. Under a minute to go in the third. And it's a quick pass to Rasmussen. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Across the line and on the attack. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Slides the puck ahead to Rasmussen. Moves it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. What a save on the play. And he slides it quickly to Larkin. And he totally whiffs on that one. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Sure, I have the final numbers here in front of me, and I'm just looking at time of possession. It really stands out.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the puck on your stick, it means your opponent's chasing the game. It also means that they have longer shifts. You're wearing them down because they're chasing you, and I think that was the effectiveness with